Hello everyone, this is Neha Subedi. I am a first-year graduate student at University of Vermont, currently enrolled in Civil and Environmental Engineering program, majoring in Environmental Engineering. Today my poster is about development of protocols for determining deleterious material contents in processed glass aggregates. So as we all know, on one hand, the sources of sand borrows that we use are diminishing rapidly, thereby causing a significant increase in their prices. While on the other hand, waste glasses are just lying there, unused, simply contributing to environmental pollution. Meanwhile, different recycling facilities through different tests and methods have been able to produce sand-sized glass aggregates whose geotechnical properties are almost similar to that of sand, and they possess no significant environmental risks. Therefore, we are strongly interested in finding ways to make use of those waste glasses and replacing the sand borrows with processed glass aggregates. Now, despite having such a great potential, PGAs are still not widely in use. And one of the major reasons behind that is the lack of clear information on the deleterious material contents that are present in PGA. The deleterious materials that are usually found are different shapes, sizes, and types of plastics, papers, metals, ceramics, and organic contents such as food waste. These deleterious materials negatively impact the geotechnical properties of PGA as well as the environment. Also, these deleterious materials, their quantity and quality differs from recycling facilities to facilities, by locations to locations, dates to dates. Therefore, every recycling facility before sending the PGA for further use are likely to carry out some tests on them to quantify the deleterious material contents in them. Now, if the PGAs are to be tested on a regular basis, it is desired that we come up with protocol or sets of protocols that are reliable enough, easy to use by anyone at any facility, and that meet the standard specifications of the state. The major objective of our study is the same. Our main approach in determining the deleterious material contents in PGA was to determine the percent mass removal of deleterious materials from glass portion of PGA. Now, the deleterious materials in the PGAs that come from recycling facilities are unknown to us. So we manufactured our own PGA by crushing beer bottles, and we added known amounts of deleterious materials in them. Then we carried out various tests on each deleterious materials individually. We then finally narrowed all the tests down to 3 main tests: magnet test, furnace test, and flow test. We determined the efficiency of those tests by repeating them on every deleterious materials, as well as the PGAs supplied by recycling facilities, that is RFPGA, in order to ensure that they can be easily carried out at recycling facilities. After being ensured of the effectiveness of the test, we then developed 2 protocols by combining these 3 tests. Protocol 1, as we can see, consisted of magnet test followed by furnace test, which was developed to determine the overall deleterious content in PGA. The second protocol magnet test followed by float test was developed to determine the maximum plastic content in PGA. We carried this protocol test on various samples, as we can see here. This was the protocol test that we carried out on LMP sample, which consisted of 98% glass, 0.5% PP plastic, 0.5% HDP plastic, 0.4% office paper, 0.4% newspaper, and 0.2% steel. Then we conducted same protocol tests on lab manufactured LMO sample, which consisted of 98% glass, 0.5% office paper, 0.5% newspaper, 0.5% sugar, and 0.5% peanut butter. This sample consisted of organic contents. Likewise, we also conducted the protocol tests on recycling facilities, PGA, RFPGA, from different pile locations, like one from Vermont and the another one from New Hampshire. After conducting all these tests, we reached to a certain conclusion. As you can see here, for lab manufactured PGA, Protocol 1 was fairly accurate for determining deleterious material content of LMPGA containing high organics content. Protocol 2 detected no plastics in high organics LMPGA with no added plastics. Likewise, Protocol 2 was less accurate on LMPGA containing plastics, paper, and steel. Similarly, for RFPGA, Protocol 1 seemed more accurate than Protocol 2 when explored for these samples. Likewise, as we can see here, we could conclude that deleterious material contents significantly vary across RFPGA samples from different pile locations and different dates. Also, from this operator dependence evaluation table, we can say that protocols could be slightly operator dependent. So all in all, our conclusion so far is that Protocol 1, magnet test followed by furnace test, was fairly accurate in determining the overall deleterious material content, while Protocol 2 was less accurate for both LMPGA and RFPGA in determining the plastic contents which it was originally developed for. Now, in near future, we aim to develop a protocol that can effectively and accurately determine plastic contents in PGA. Likewise, we aim to evaluate the geotechnical properties of PGA. Also, we aim to carry out an economical analysis to help catalyze the use of PGA as sand borrow. Thank you.